Time now for First Alert Weather with meteorologist Rob Nucatola.
Well, good morning, everybody. We get started here on 24-hour temperature cast. It's a little bit warmer out there this morning, a little bit muggy, too. I think we can get up near 80 like we did yesterday in a lot of spots, but the cloud cover is going to have a little something to say about that. Even if we don't get to 80, we're talking mid-upper 70s. It's still going to be warm this afternoon. While we're waiting for the showers and storms to get here, we'll notice that breeze during the day today. And, you know, the temperatures aren't going to fall all that much tonight when we're talking about those really good chances to get wet. And I do think we could pick up an inch or two or three or more of rain with this system that's headed our way for tonight. Now, the clouds are getting a little thicker. They started getting thicker throughout the day yesterday. That's going to continue during the day today. So more clouds than clear, maybe a few breaks of blue, especially early. But I think the clouds start to become more serious later on this afternoon. We're starting at 63 for Tallahassee and for Thomasville. We're at 66 in Valdosta. There's a pretty good breeze out there, mostly from the southeast. That breeze will be persistent throughout the day. Turn a little bit more south. Keep pumping in that warm, humid air. Got those dew point numbers right around 60. So we're setting everything up for a decent round of rain and storms tonight. I do think we could be talking about some significant rains. And I'm a little concerned about the possibility for some strong thunderstorms. I see a 70 at Apalachicola. I see a 60 at Bainbridge. Quincy's at 61. Perry's at 65. Most of the numbers in that like 60 to 65 range so far this morning. And I don't think they're going to move a whole lot, not early today. That breeze from the southeast and south will be fairly persistent. That means we're not expecting a whole lot of fog. I don't see any reduced visibilities just yet. And I don't think we're going to find very many, not with that breeze kicking. Along the western part of the Gulf Coast, a whole bunch of watches right now. Eastern Texas, severe thunderstorm watches. Western Louisiana, those are tornado watches, and the conditions are going to be there all along the Gulf Coast today where dangerous storms are going to be advancing east. So we'll see how those watches get extended throughout the day, and of course we'll bring you updates. The Futurecast wants to bring the first jolt of showers and storms to our area maybe by 6, 7 o'clock, give or take an hour or two. And I think as that moves through the area, that'll get some of those showers and storms fired up. We'll get a pretty good blast, I think, of rain that lingers past midnight, and then we'll see some more development to the south that could likely give us another decent blast of rain early in the morning that lasts through maybe mid-morning. Once the boundary and that energy gets east, then I think things start to improve a little bit. We may have some straggling clouds or even an isolated sprinkle after mid-morning tomorrow, but it feels like our best window for the most rain from like 6 p.m. tonight to like 6, 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. There's your 12 or 13-hour window, and hopefully we'll be able to shrink that for you a little bit more as we watch and track how these storms are moving. It will be a very busy evening and nighttime period. Hopefully gets less busy in the overnight and early morning hours. But we'll watch, we'll see how it all works out. And then once we get past that, there's huge improvement coming. Should be a great looking weekend forecast. Now the SPC is nudging that enhanced risk for dangerous storms right up against our western counties. And that means that's the first category where we go from, yeah, they could happen to, all right, now we're expecting them to happen. Out there to the west, you can see that red shaded area, that moderate risk. That's where they're absolutely expecting them to happen. Now, that's not in our area, and that's not super close to our area, but I think the threat for dangerous storms, including tornadoes, is real. So we have lots to watch and track today. Please keep checking in with us. We'll have updates all over the place all day for you. Got the gale watch out on the Gulf where those storms approaching. Windy conditions. We're talking up to 30 knots, maybe gusting up to 40 knots. So not a great day for the boaters out there for sure. And I don't think tomorrow's going to be a great one either, even after the storms pass. Seas will be climbing 3 to 6 feet, maybe even more than that. And the farther offshore you go, the higher the seas will be. 50s and 60s, lots of clouds this morning, a little bit muggy. Sun will be up at 7:15. If we're going to find any blue in the sky, it's early. We'll shoot for 80 today. A few breaks in the clouds, we can get there. Otherwise, we're talking upper 70s. The rain chances slowly start to tick up. They really jump up once we get past like 5, 6, 7 p.m. That's when the showers and storms become a thing, and they're going to spread across the area into the early morning hours tomorrow. We start to clear up on the other side of that. So it does look like there's improvement in the afternoon hours on Thursday for a beautiful forecast. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we could be near the 50-80 split or the 45-75 split. Gorgeous. Got to get through what likely will be a busy evening, nighttime, and overnight period tonight first, and hopefully we clear out quickly on Thursday.